Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Laura here from Natural Approach in Melbourne, Florida. I wanted to do a short video today on digestion. I realized that I do have a lot of patients with digestive issues, and sometimes it's just a matter of tweaking just a couple little things that would actually give them some improvement. So there's a lot that we can do with digestion, but for the purpose of this video, I wanted to give you some simple things that you can try and see if that gives you some relief. Most of the time, it will give you some improvement because we're trying to change things the way that we have always been doing them. So one thing I want to discuss is trying to avoid things that are very cold. In Chinese medicine, we have something that we call digestive fire, which is the ability of our bodies need warmth in order to digest and break down our food. So with that said, every time you put something that's very cold or iced or chilled or frozen or raw, our bodies have to use more of this heat in order to digest it properly. So the longer you put things that are very cold, iced, chilled, frozen, that kind of stuff inside your tummy, over time you actually start to wear down on that digestive warmth that we need in order to break down our food. So try to avoid that as much as you can. That's going to make a drastic improvement also in the way you're digesting your food. So with that said, when we're eating our food, let's say when you go to a restaurant and you order your food that's cooked and then you have your salad. They always bring your salad out first, and then so you have your salad that's cold and then you have your hot meal. Try to switch that around. Try to have the food that is cooked first and then you have your salad later. Because what happens is your body's going to go to whatever is easiest to digest, which will be your warm and your cooked food. So you want to do that first and then you do your salad later. Because the idea is that if you eat your salad first and it's all cold and then you have your warm food, your food that's already warm and cooked, it's going to be easier to break down that food that is warm and cooked first, and it might not get to the salad just as quick, and it's probably not going to digest it as well. So try to switch things around, especially when you go to a restaurant. Eat your warm foods first and then have your salad. That will also make an improvement in the way you digest because you're actually helping your body by not giving it the cold stuff first. Also, try not to drink with your meals. Our bodies need digestive enzymes to break down our food. So if you're drinking with your meals, you're actually diluting that digestive enzyme. So then you're weakening the ability of your body to fully break down that food. So if you find that you're thirsty, try to maybe drink half an hour or an hour before your actual meal. So when you're eating your meal, you're not as thirsty. And then give yourself some time afterwards to actually drink. If you have to drink with your meals, try to make it just a few little sips, maybe hot tea, something that's a little bit warm, so you continue to help your body with that digestive warmth that it needs in order to break down your food. Something else to suggest, some thoughts, some ideas is that if your body is very weak in its digestive ability, to try not to overburden it by eating too much. So try to eat just enough to where you're satisfied, but don't eat till you're full, because that's actually gonna slow it down and make it more sluggish, and you may not be able to digest it all, so you're gonna feel bloated and gassy because it's just sitting there because it cannot be fully broken down. So eat till you're comfortable, don't eat till you're full. It's better that you have little meals throughout the day, small portions, maybe every, something for breakfast, have a little snack in the afternoon, between your lunch and your breakfast, and then have a little snack between your dinner and your lunch. You're better off eating small meals as opposed to a big meal, because that's gonna also weaken your digestive ability. Try to, something else that you can consider will be, if you're not already doing it, try to have some probiotics. Probiotics is such a good supplement that will actually help your body strengthen its ability to digest. And if you find that that's not enough, or if that is good enough, you can also add a digestive enzyme. Digestive enzyme is something that you would chew after your meals that would actually help your body with this digestive ability too. So you can chew a couple after every meal, or whenever your body feels bloated or gassy, or you're having some kind of distension, anything like that, you can go ahead and do some digestive enzymes as well. There's some rule of thumb as far as, there's some ideas out there that if your body is digestively, if your digestion is actually weakened or is sluggish, that you should try to not overburden it with combinations of foods. So it hasn't been fully probably tested, but I've noticed an improvement with my patients too if they eat their protein with their vegetables, or if they eat their carbs with the vegetables. I've noticed that if you try to avoid the combination of the protein and the carbs together, that would actually help your body too. It takes some specific enzymes to digest protein and vegetables and things like that. So they say that if your body is a little bit weak, try to give it a little bit of of a lighter load by maybe just doing your protein and your vegetables, or doing your vegetables with your carbs. And that might also help. It's just something to think. Not everybody may agree with that idea, but it's also something that you should try if you're trying everything else and it hasn't made a difference. I think this will actually make it easier for your body to digest if you're not putting all the carbs and all the proteins together. It's just something to think about, because I think that may help too if you're struggling with your digestion. My next and always favorite is acupuncture. If you haven't tried acupuncture, acupuncture is also very good because it's going to get to the root of the issue. Why aren't you digesting? Why aren't you breaking down your food? Why is your metabolism sluggish? Why are you gaining weight if you're not eating that much? You know, it makes a big difference to think about these things when you want to address the cause. So acupuncture will get to this cause. It will actually get to the cause and the root of the issue, because we do a diagnostic evaluation which tells us what's off with your body, and then we try to correct that. So it's not just a matter of looking at the outside of why you're having the symptoms, but actually what is going on with your body that is not working to its optimal ability. So acupuncture is excellent. I've seen so much success with this, with any type of digestive complaints. And then herbs are also very good. Like I always say, herbs are excellent because when you're not here getting your acupuncture, you continue to make changes. And the other beauty of the herbs is that it's actually very specific to your need. Some people may have the same diagnosis, but they have a different cause for that diagnosis. And that's why this medicine is so beautiful and so specialized, because it actually is geared to what is wrong with your body and not everybody else's. Not everybody who has IBS is the same reason. Not everybody who has ulcerative colitis is the same reason. Not everybody who has bloating or gas is the same. Not everybody has the same root cause. So acupuncture and herbs actually addresses that root cause, and that's why you're able to get long-term relief and such improvement in a short period of time, because you're actually getting to the cause. So those are my tips. I think those are some basic things that you can start if you haven't even thought about those things, and see if that gives you some relief. But I would love to help you. If I can help you in any way, please visit my website at mynaturalapproach.com. If you're local here, you could also call us at 321-725-2438. I also do phone consultations, and I'm able to do something over the phone or a video conference, and I could still help you with diagnosis as far as Chinese medicine diagnosis goes, and I could give you some suggestions of what we can do to help you digest better and absorb your nutrients and have more energy, because this is all going to improve once your digestion is better, and your metabolism will improve as well, because again, it all comes from that. And our gut is so important, such an important part of our immune system too, that is very important to keep it working optimally. So please let me help you. Again, mynaturalapproach.com. And if you have any questions, you can call us at 321-725-2438. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.